Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you're to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. We're doing credit card debt talk. Tom Duty in New Jersey City, New Jersey, Adam in Arizona.
Sunny and warm Arizona.
Hola. Warm.
86 today.
Yeah, I'm wearing a scarf and a knit hat, and I don't know what it is, but it's cold. So, Adam, I did this video for one of your affiliates where I talked about, and I'm not going to ask you if you watched it, but I did give you that summary uh, that basically said there's warnings to the client in your contract. And I said during the course of the conversation, it's gonna be, by the time you get to giving them the warnings, it's gonna be predetermined. We've already talked about it. You've seen their credit. You've seen how much debt they have. You can say with confidence or without confidence that they are experiencing financial hardship. So that is one example of something that doesn't need to be covered in the warnings, not because it's unimportant. It's critically important. It's just that it's covered as a natural part of the process. You follow me. It's self-evident.
Obvious, right? It is self-evident or obvious.
All right.
That there is a financial hardship.
So although I can't recall now, Adam, I claim there was another one that was self-evident. It's a hardship and something.
I'm not sure which other one was self-evident. I mean, if you go
all right. So in general, this concept that I was pitching to your affiliates, you are in agreement with what I had to say, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So all right, let me fast forward ahead till today. That was about a week ago. The video is called "Risks of Debt Settlement." I gave that in a Craigslist employment advertisement, and I got a call back from a high-level person at this company. They are marketing debt in the UK, and they claim their business model is nearly identical to what we've been doing in the U.S. For years.
I'm sure it is.
And his name is Mike, I think. Jeff. Let's call him Mike. So Mike had a favorable reaction to that video, and I said, okay, Mike, I'm really kind of curious about what it is that you heard in that brought you to call me. I said, I think if I were to summarize my message in that, I was saying, this program sells itself. You don't have to push this program. You just have to describe it, do a little hand-holding, a little nurturing. So that's where I want you to pick up. He agreed, by the way. He is one that, in spirit, doesn't want this program sold. If you market it properly, you get on the phone with people who can communicate what it is and what it isn't, and how it works, and it's relatively simple. The threatening parts are not candy-coated to make not threatening. It's just that they're presented in a descriptive way balanced against the negatives. So pick up there, Adam. Just talk about what do you think is, what is Mike saying? What is Adam Strom saying? How does this fit together?
All right. The only way for me to do this is the way I do it with a client. So we have 12, not 10, not 6, not 5, 12 disclaimers to the client. We are only required to have 5. We have 7 that we're not required to, just to make sure that a customer understands exactly what they're getting into. The other self-evident thing that we were trying to remember was that their credit score will go down. That was the other self-evident thing. I mean, it's obvious you're not going to pay your creditors in a timely fashion. Your score is going to go down. It's quite self-evident. But we actually make that pretty clear too. So I'm going to go through our disclaimers rather quickly, along with the reasoning behind it. It should take about 3 minutes. All right. 1, this is not a debt consolidation program, not a credit counseling program. The service provided by our company is intended to be a last resort to avoid bankruptcy. Number two, this program is not a loan. We do not advance customers or loan customers money and then take the customer's money to pay us back. That's not what we do. Three, the company will not be making monthly payments to creditors on behalf of the client. The monthly payments that the client would have made go into their escrow account and accumulate toward paying of both the debt in a settled amount and fees. Four, results of the program cannot be guaranteed. And that's because every single negotiation is like a snowflake. They're all different. We could have two clients with the exact same debt amount, the exact same card, exact same collection company. They live on the same block, and one will settle at 20% and one will settle at 40%. And there's just no way to control that. Number five, the IRS, the U.S. Internal Revenue Service, classifies certain settled debts as taxable income. So the client should consult with a tax professional to see if there will be a tax liability once a debt is settled. Six, creditors can exercise a right of offset, meaning that if you bank with one of the creditors that you're no longer paying, they automatically, without judgment, without the court interfering, can go into that bank account and take their payment. This is a right that has been given to them since 1911. We have no way of circumventing it. So you cannot be banking checking and savings accounts with one of your creditors. Number seven, credit bureaus will still report settled for less than full amount or something similar once we pay the settlement to the creditor. Number eight, client acknowledges that their credit score will likely go down upon entering this program, but can be fixed and can heal over time when exiting the program. Nine, the client has revealed their budget and reviewed with us to determine that they can afford the program and that they are experiencing a financial hardship that necessitates a program such as ours. Number 10, the company only works for the client, not any third party. The client is not relying on any representation made by any third party. Meaning if our affiliate describes it wrong, we're not responsible. Number 11, the client warrants and represents to the company that the client does not want to file for bankruptcy as a means of addressing their financial situation. They do not seek a bankruptcy consultation, nor do they want an analysis for bankruptcy from our company. And number 12 is that the client warrants that the client has a financial hardship, such as loss of income, divorce, family illness, family death, personal illness, disability, reduced income, and or any other major change that impacts the client's finances. Client further warrants that client can afford and will make their payments to this program and can produce evidence of such hardship. And that is all 12 disclaimers.
Okay.
None of them are.
Why do you
really
add more than what's? What did you add, Adam? What's Adam and George have decided to include in the disclaimers beyond what's regulated? Why and what are they?
The warranting of financial hardship was not a disclaimer previously. It's not required that we do that. Recommend it, but we do. It is not. Warranted. It is not. There's no law that says we have to mention the taxable consequences. It is not required by law that we tell them what the credit bureaus will report. But we do tell them what will be reported on their credit report, and we tell them exactly how they can go around getting that fixed once they're finished. We added a bunch, as you can see.
All right, Adam.
We added in
next, you wanted to keep this one short, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to keep it really short, like suggest that we're very near the end, because what you just did and what I did are in spirit the same thing, in detail quite different.
The exact words. I read it right from the contract.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But what I did is I took out the ones that were part of the conversation. You know, they're self-evident. Then I bundled the ones pre-judgment, post-judgment, and then I singled out the tax and the other. I basically, once you organize them the Tom Duty way, I got it down to like 3 or 4. So I really got
the same thing with the 10 Commandments.
All right, let's not do. Please, will you spare me the Ten Commandments,
I'll
Adam?
spare you, but those can be
Yes.
whittled down to 3.
All right. So
Still cover
we're
all
not going to
10.
do the Ten Commandments now, right? We're
No,
not
we're
going to.
not going to do it now, but it can be whittled down to 3.
You promise we're not going to do it now.
No, but there are duplications.
Okay. Okay. When you start talking like that, I get a little nervous.
Just
So,
saying.
all right. So, Adam, listen to me. So, I'm going to press you on this. I know you're busy. I got to get you to listen to that. And just, I need an Adam Strom blessing, like Papa Francisco Primera does. I need one of these things on it because I really condense it. And if you were, I mean, my version is 22 minutes. But if you considered it training, and then you imagine a telemarketer extracting what I'm saying, it can be converted. It can be condensed, and I believe effectively down to something less than 5 minutes.
Which I just did.
I have a feeling you did and you didn't.
Well, yes, so, I didn't press. I didn't
really, Adam.
Why they shouldn't worry about them. If you added that in, it would take.
All right. So. All right. Listen, I just listened to the version you did now, and I really need you to listen to my recorded version and just see if we're synced. Because I think I'm comprehensive, though just organized differently.
Evening.
Say it again?
I promise to watch the video this evening.
You promise. That's beyond. I was going for like a really mild, I'll try. But a promise. You sound like Donald.
You know I don't.
You sound like Donald Trump and Chris Christie.
Chris Christie. Oh, God. If you want to have debt, follow Chris Christie.
All right. So, Adam, you got to run. I've got one other thing that I want to do. So let's cut it off. Do you want to, something fresh? What's happening in your office that you might want to comment on?
Well, the return of John Walsh. He's back in the office. That helps a lot. We have 11 new affiliates filling out paperwork that want to present clients to our company. We are growing hand over fist. We need a second office space to continue. So as big as the new office is, we may have to add a second office in that building in order to accommodate, because we expect to be receiving anywhere between 50 and 100 clients a month by summer.
Great.
Yes, sir. I'm quite happy with it. So that's what's fresh. What's fresh in the news is the Donald. He's now swatting Republican adversaries like flies.
Right.
That's fresh.
And he's even converting adversaries to people who endorse him, like Chris Christie.
Yes. Chris Christie's endorsement, or as some of us call it, the kiss of death.
To whom?
Anyone he's ever endorsed. None of them have ever been elected.
Oh. Yeah, but I don't think he can hurt Trump. I don't really think
his last endorsement.
I think Trump divides.
Who ran against what was his name? The mayor from Newark, who's now a senator, Cory Booker.
Cory Booker.
He endorsed Cory Booker's adversary. That didn't work out too well.
Right, Booker became a senator.
What was it? 77% of the vote.
Yeah, I don't remember. He was very electable, though. Talented guy and local popularity.
And he still is very electable. He will go far. He's a baby senator. Give him a few years.
Yeah. All right, amigo. Well, your contact info, Adam, is financialrescuers.com. That's financialrescuers.com. 866-516-1985, and his service center is in Mesa, Arizona. That is a recent change. His office has moved, and it's a product of company growth for good reason. And once again, 866-516-1985. All right, amigo. Ciao. Que tengo un buen fin de semana.
Buen fin de semana. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right. All right, this has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. This is Panera Bread, Pavonia Newport Shopping Mall, Jersey City, New Jersey. Adios.